Good morning. This is May Doldalau here, and we have an exciting Enjoy the Journey episode 60. Good morning. This is May Doldalau here, and we have an exciting episode today, episode 60 of Enjoy the Journey, the reality series based on real internet marketers doing real business, making real money online, so that you can see if this is your thing and you can enjoy the journey with us and stop hopefully watching one day and actually get on the train and make money yourself. So my story, my name is May. And I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. It's really early morning right now for me, 6:30 a.m. So it's still dark outside. My baby Jordan, he's 2. He's asleep over there in the bedroom with my husband, Jamel, and my mom actually is sleeping over there. So I live with my family. I love family. And when I started my internet business, I was actually pregnant with my son, 3 months pregnant. Okay. And I was like looking, I was hungry. I wanted something where I could make money from home, where I could stay home with my baby, where I could, find freedom and also be successful, be a great role model for him growing up and just, follow my dream of finally making money while I'm like sleeping, setting up something that can run. I'm one of those really smart, lazy people who just want to set up a system that just goes, and then I can just do my own thing, like go surfing and play with my kids and stuff like that. So what happened? I started this business pregnant, right? And I didn't know what I was doing. I just started following these 8 steps that I'm going to share in this hangout. So you got to watch to the very end because I'm going to share all 8 steps with you today. And this is something we normally do not tell people until you actually start our business. And these 8 steps will work with anything you're doing, okay? But I followed these 8 steps and I started making sales and I started making money. And then 3 months after I started, and I'm pregnant, okay, so now I'm 6 months pregnant, we had our first day where my husband and I made over $4,000 while we were in a hospital learning how to give birth to our son because we'd never given birth before. So we're in classes in a hospital where they're teaching us what to do when we give birth. $4,000 that day, more than money than I ever made in a month that day. Now, our results are not typical. See full income disclaimer at workwithmay.com/income. That's MEY, workwithmay.com/income. And I'm going to put that on the screen just so you have it. Hold on one second. And you'll be able to see my name and know who I am. Hold on one second. Let me put my name up there. And then I'll put up this income disclaimer. Why do I do that? Because we're a compliant company. This is what compliant legal companies do in our business. We have legal disclaimers. Okay, so anyways, $4,000 a day over. And I was like, I couldn't sleep that night, actually. I was so excited. Right? Never happened before. I was like, ah! So, and then it happened again, a week before we gave birth to our son, another $4,000+ a day. And we're like, boom, this is amazing. Workwithmay.com/income. Our results are not typical. See average earnings at workwithmay.com/income. So, oh my gosh, right? From like pregnant, not really ever making a lot of money online to suddenly making more money than I made in a month at my job online, in a day. And I was like, this is real, How did I become one of the top earners, right? I was one of the top earners. I was a leader. I was telling people my story. People were asking me, what did you do? How did you get that? People were messaging me on Facebook. They were asking me, what are you doing? What are you doing? And another top earner above me asked me what I was doing. And I said I was following the 8 steps. And we call them the 8 core commitments. And he was like, see, the 8 core commitments work. I'm like, they do. The 8 core commitments work. So the whole point of this webinar I'm about to do, and it's only a half hour long, so pay close attention. I've taken a lot of really good stuff, compacted it into a short half-hour webinar so you can make the most of your time and get the important things so that you can start becoming a top earner. And it doesn't matter what you do. See, the great thing is you can use these in anything, any business. It doesn't matter if you're selling houses, a real estate agent, if you're a doctor. People have used this in all professions. Like we've had people join our business to do internet marketing and they end up getting a raise or a promotion, or they start their own business. And it's not even an internet business. However, they just become better at earning money in general. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you're an employee. It doesn't matter if you're a boss. It doesn't matter if you own your own business or not. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay. And it doesn't matter what you're trying to get. If you want to become more successful at dating and find your soulmate. This is the same principles. Same principles. These are the 8, we call them 8 core commitments. They're like 8 steps to becoming a top earner, to becoming really good at what you do. And that's what we want, right? We want to become successful and become top earners. We want to bring in money because money is important, right? Money comes from 8 things that I'm going to share with you. So watch to the very end and pay close attention. Take notes, get your phone out, get a pen, right? If you're listening to something else like a television, turn it off, all right? It's time to pay attention because this stuff is important. This stuff I've paid thousands to learn. I have, okay? And I'm going to share it with you, and it's going to make you earn more, all right? Listening to the end, you're going to find something that's going to give you an aha moment that's going to help you earn more in whatever you do. And if you decide that you want to do internet business too, you're going to learn more about that too. However, you don't have to be doing internet business to start earning more money with these 8 steps. So pay attention, and we're going to start right now. So the first step, really important, be a product of your product. What does that mean? Oh my gosh, what are you selling? Right? It doesn't even matter if you're, let's just use a car for an example. Say you're selling a car, right? Say you own a dealership. You own a Honda dealership, okay? So you sell Hondas, right? What do you drive? Do you drive a Honda? Now, if someone comes up to you and they want to buy a Honda and they're asking you what you drive and you say you drive a Toyota, they're going to go buy a Toyota because they're going to drive what you drive. Do you understand? You have to be a product of your product. Whatever you're selling, you have to be using it, enjoying it, finding value in it. And it's your top product. It's what you use. It's your thing. I mean, my job at a bank, right? We have to have a bank account at our bank. Otherwise, how can we sell bank accounts at our bank? How can we tell people to come to our bank and bank at our bank if we don't even bank at our bank? So one of the first things they said when I went through training at my bank was that you got to open a bank account here, right? Now that you work here, you need bank accounts here. How can you sell what you don't own? Life insurance. When I was training to be a life insurance salesman, never actually became one. However, when I was training, they said you have to own life insurance. How can you sell what you don't own? Same for anything. How can you sell a car you don't own? That means you're unwilling to buy your own car that you're selling. Nobody's going to buy from you. So this principle is the same no matter what you do, okay? So say you work in a gym. Do you work out in your gym? If you don't work out in a gym, how can you have other people come to your gym and work out? Do you understand what I'm saying? You teach surfing. Do you surf? Do you love it? Do you go out and you love it? Of course, people are going to want to learn to surf from you. How can you teach surfing if you don't surf, right? I mean, this is a basic principle of business about anything. Be a product of your product. Be a product of your product. That's number 1. Key, crucial step. Be a product of your product, okay? In our business, we have a blog, right? We have internet marketing courses, blogs. That's what we do in our business, right? Well, guess what? If I didn't blog, would you want to buy a blog from me? Of course not. If I didn't study those courses and use them to make money, would you want to buy them from me? Of course not. Of course not, right? So I own all the products I sell. Obviously, I use the products I sell. I use them to make money so that I can sell them to you and know that they'll be valuable to you. Same thing. You have to be a product of your product. You have to own the products that you sell. Doesn't matter what you do. And I think you understand that by now, right? It's completely common sense, right? Same thing in our business. We have certain products. I own all the products we sell. I own all the products. Why? How could I sell it if I didn't own it? How could I sell it if I'm not getting value out of it, right? When I made that money with my husband, those days when we made over $4,000 a day, see full income disclaimer below, work with main compensation income. Those days when we made that money, right? Did we own everything we were selling? Of course we did. Of course we did. When I started doing this internet business, I started with the basic products 2 weeks after I bought everything. Why? Because it's valuable. And I used those products. There was one in there called the Inner Circle. And we'll get more into that later. But I listened to it for 2 weeks straight. One lesson, how to close 95% of your prospects, which means 95% of people are interested how to make them actually buy what you're selling, right? I listened to it for 2 weeks straight. And then right after that, 2 weeks of intensive listening, every other day was making sales. And then 1 month after that, had that day where we earned more than I'd ever earned in a month, in a day. So it's important. Be a product of your product. Number two, provide daily value consistently to your customers. Okay, provide something of value. Solve people's problems every day. Solve people's problems every day. Give them something of value every day. Okay, so why would people come to you and buy stuff from you? Because you're helping them solve their problems, right? You're helping people solve their problems. That's why they buy from you. That's why they're your customers. Does that make sense? You know, so if you're a banker, right, you're helping people manage their money, grow money, keep it safe, make more of it, right? So every day when they call you or they visit, you give them value, right? You help them understand their money better. You give them information about it. You put them into products that give them a higher interest rate. You know, you provide value, you provide solutions. You give them a place where they can put their money so they don't have to hide cash in a mattress and someone else steal it. They can put it in a bank account, which is very secure, so no one can come grab it, right? Do you understand? Providing daily value. That's important. In our business, we blog daily. That's how we do it. Our second step is to blog daily. It's the same thing no matter what business you have. Give daily value and solve people's problems, right? Solving people's problems. Why else would people pay you money? People pay you money because you're solving their problems, right? Say they're hungry, right? So a restaurant provides daily meals so that people can go buy a meal and satisfy their hunger, right? Daily value. Give people value daily. In our business, internet marketing, we blog daily. That means we put out a new website. Well, we have a website and then we have like new pages on that website every day. That's a blog. So that's what we do in our business. We blog daily. It doesn't matter what business you're in though, okay? It does not matter. You have to give your customers value daily. That's why they start liking you. You have to build a relationship with people, right? They need to like, know, and trust you. They have to know you're real. And then they have to find ways to solve their problems with you. And once you're solving people's problems and they know you're real and they're happy with you, they're going to buy from you, right? They're going to buy from you. People don't buy because they don't, okay. I'm going to tell you something. It's a little secret. People buy because they like you. People will buy from you because they like you, because you solve their problems, because you make their lives easier, better. Okay. And that might just mean you make them smile. You share a funny story, right? You made them happier. You made them feel good when they were around you. That you made them feel good. That's value to people, okay? It's important to feel good. If they're going around their day and they're not feeling good and they bump into you and you make them feel good, are they going to talk to you more? Are they going to want to know more about you? Of course they are. Are they going to ask you what you do? And are they going to want to support you? Yes. And if they need what you have, are they going to buy it? Yes. They're going to buy it. There are millions of people selling the same things in this world, and yet they're going to buy from you because you're giving them daily value. In our business, we say blog daily. In your business, you give your customers daily value. This is pretty simple stuff. People understand this, right? Okay, so that's number 2, daily value. Number 3, market daily. Market daily, very similar to number 2, okay? Market daily. Market. Tell people about what you sell, okay? So blogging daily is really about giving people value every day. Maybe you learned a new lesson and you're teaching people. Like this, I'm teaching you the 8 steps, right? I'm teaching you the 8 steps to become a top earner no matter what you do, okay? That's what I'm teaching you, and especially internet marketing, if you decide to do that. However, if you don't, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do, you're going to become better at earning after watching this entire hangout. That's the importance. So that's the value I'm giving today. You see, that's kind of like blogging daily. That's kind of what this is. Now, marketing daily is telling people what you sell so they know what you do, right? I mean, how are people going to buy from you if they don't even know what you sell? So in business, people have business cards, right? They have these little business cards they give people. So when people ask you what you do, you might have a business card, or now on the phone, they have business cards on your phone, right? Or you can join an email list if you're an internet marketing email list, and then people can find out more about what you sell. Like big stores, they have all these email lists. You want to get on our email. When you buy something at a store now, they collect your email and then they send you these emails with pictures of what they sell, right? This is on sale, this is on sale, right? They market to you, right? They market daily. They have commercials on TV, or they have ads on the internet. This is big business here. Everybody does this. You market daily. In our business, we have a guideline on market at least 1 hour a day. Tell people what you sell, right? Tell them how to buy. Show them a link in your business so they can click on it to buy something from you. There's lots of ways to do that. You know, we can share it on Twitter. We can share our blog posts. We can do periscopes telling people about what we sell. And this is important. Important fact, marketing daily, that this might be the one that changes your life. Facts tell, stories sell. Okay, so when I say market daily, I don't mean go and tell people, you know, our car has the best windows, best doors, manufactured in Japan by 25 top engineers to have quality, versatility, and blah, 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 blah. You know, you're telling facts about your product, about this car, right? You're telling facts. You got to tell stories. Stories sell, right? Facts tell, stories sell. This is important. It doesn't matter what you're selling, okay? It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're an employee, like I said, if you're a boss, this is what makes the difference, right? Stories sell. Why do you think commercials always have people telling their stories, right? I just saw a commercial for an attorney, and she's talking about how she had an auto accident and they didn't pay the money, the insurance company. And when she met those attorneys, they listened to her entire story, their entire story, everything that happened to her. And they're protecting her, and they're getting the money she needs from that accident she was in. That was an attorney commercial. That was a story. Talk about my bank, right? They had a commercial on TV. Do they talk about banking? Do they talk about the kinds of checking accounts we offer? No way. No way, right? Boring. They had Marcus Mariota, this new football player, star, rose out of Hawaii, great quarterback, inspirational to the island, right? They had an amazing commercial that brought tears to people's eyes. And what was it? It was his story. His story. And in it, he's running backwards, right? He's running backwards. And he finally ends up sitting down at a desk at school. And he's talking about all the days of practice and everything. And and I'm getting teary now telling his story. He gets to his desk and he says he made this commitment when he was in 3rd grade. And then you can see this paper he wrote in the 3rd grade that he kept that said, I am going to be a professional football player, right? Now I'm getting all teary because it's a true story, right? Did you like that story? I mean, this guy, he's playing professional football. When he was a 3rd grader, he wrote on a piece of paper, like a 3rd grader does, I'm going to be a professional football player. When he was in 3rd grade, he set the intention, right? My bank uses that story to sell bank products. Where in that story do you talk about bank products? Nowhere. 0 place, nothing. The whole commercial is a story. It's a story about a boy who was 3, who decided he was going to be an excellent, amazing superstar. He was going to be a professional football player. That's his story. And so that's the story that's in the commercial. And it's a banking commercial. So I hope you're understanding what I'm telling you here. Facts tell, stories sell. That story has nothing to do with banking. Really, it has nothing to do with banking. Very little, okay? I mean, it does have something to do with banking. If you want to be successful in banking or anything, you have to have an intention. You have to care about it. It has to be your dream, right? Yeah. So in that sense, it has to do with banking. It also has to do with everything else in our life. I hope this is making it clear to you, right? Market daily with stories. Stories, right? I start out these hangouts with my story all the time. Why? Because you don't want to know the logistics about how to do internet marketing. You want to know if doing internet marketing is going to make you money. You want to know if it's going to help you with your family and give you more time to do what you want, go on vacations. You want to know that. So what do I share with you? I share you stories like Regina and Mike, who who travel the world using their blog and Twitter to make money and just travel everywhere they want. Lawrence Tam and his wife Jessica and their 2 kids who retired. He retired at 33 years old. He retired his wife, he retired himself, right? They raise their kids, they go on trips, they go to Disney, they go on cruises. He works on losing weight. He's a former engineer, no more job, no more cubicle, right? That's Lawrence. That's his story. He was making over $100,000 when he got laid off from his job. That's his story. Workwithme.com/income. His results are not typical, right? This is something that could change you in your life, whatever you're doing, because stories are what sell. Okay, so you have to tell stories every day. Tell stories, become a professional storyteller. Doesn't matter what you sell, it'll make you more money, okay? Number 4, when you have a new customer, what do? Do you welcome them? Do you say something nice to them? Do you give them a call? Ask them if you can help them out? Tell them you're there for them, that you want to support them. Anything they need, give you a call, send you an email. You're there to service them. You're so grateful for them to bring business to you, right? And that you can offer them solutions that they need. And, that's what you do with new customers, right? Every business is the same, yeah? You give your new customers maybe some welcome packages, some incentives, some free gifts, right? In my company, oh shoot. Hi, I don't know if I'm really back or what's going on. I think so. Okay. My computer suddenly turned off. Like it just turned off. It was funny. I was like, what the heck just happened? There was an error loading your app. I couldn't open because it's not communicating with Google. Oh, how interesting. So I think Google's having some interesting issues. But anyway, we're going to finish this up. And hopefully I'm still live. When I'm done with this, I'm going to check and make sure it all worked out. But anyway, I'm back. This is May. Let me just change some things here so you can actually see my name. And hopefully you stuck through that temporary, technical issue. But anyways, so, okay, I'm just going to skip that part. So before I move on, if you want a replay of this or you want to get a full summary, always go to my blog, candoitblog.com, okay? C-A-N, do it, D-O-I-T, blog, B-L-O-G.com, candoitblog.com. So just go there, all right? For a replay of this hangout, it's always at candoitblog.com/journey. All right, that's where you can get it. All right, so moving on. Okay, so in our company, for a new member, for a new customer welcome, we call it new member coaching. If someone joins our business, we give them a call and we do a coaching with them to help them get started, right? So that's what we do. Number 4, okay? Number 5, daily audio. What is that? So let's just talk about this, and this will make you successful in everything, like I said. let's say you're listening to the radio every day, right? Let's say you're driving to work, right? You're going to work, listen to radio. And let's say the songs are singing stuff like, you broke up with me, I hate your guts. Or, like, I miss you, where are you? I'm so needy and needy and needy. If you listen to that kind of stuff when you're on your way to work, what is that teaching your brain, right? Think about it. Now, say you change the song to something like, this is my fight song, right? This is my fight song. My power's turned on. From now on, I'll be strong because this is my fight song. And I don't really care if anyone else believes because I still got a lot of fight left in me, by Rachel Patton, that song. Say you're listening to songs like that. Or you're listening to an audiobook about a man who was poor who became a billionaire. Or you're listening to the story, like you're listening to the story of Bill Gates or some amazing business person or just some amazing story, a real story. Or maybe a book like Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Or you're listening to How to Win Friends and Influence People. All right, these are all audios, right? Say you're listening to that instead of random music on a radio station. What do you think that's going to do to your head? It's going to put ideas in your head. It's going to put skills in your head, new thoughts in your head that will show you that it's possible to be great, that you can start at where you are now and become a billionaire if you so choose, or that you have what's in you to become successful, to be a major singer or whatever it is. So what you're listening to every day matters. So take the time to think about it. Who's talking to you? Are they complaining or are they giving you solutions to become a better person, right? Who do you hang out with? What do they say? What do you say, right? The things you listen to, you end up saying, right? Are you watching TV daily? Whatever you're watching and listening to, it's going in your head and then it comes out of you, right? Make sure you choose what's going in there that's making you a better person. In our business, we listen to what we call the inner circle audios, very special elite training for people who want to make high incomes in internet marketing. That's what we listen to. And it's people who have done it, true stories. They talk about what they did. That one audio I listened to for 2 weeks straight was an inner circle audio done by the owner of the company. This company has already made over $185 million in sales since it was started a little over 3 years ago. So I'm just telling you that what you listen to daily is important. So you have to listen to something empowering for at least an hour a day. Okay, so daily audio, that's number 5. Okay, 5th step, 5th core commitment. Number 6 is to read daily. And that's the same principle as audio. Why is it reading? Well, audio is listening, reading is looking, right? It's different. Okay, so when you bring things into your mind differently, you store them in different places in your brain, and you also reinforce ideas because it's like in this part of the brain and that part of the brain. So reading daily is also important for the same reason as audios. Okay, so if you read daily, you can learn more about some skill set, right? What are you reading? Right now, I'm reading The Power of Visioning by Michael Beckwith. I'm also reading Strategic Dividend Investor or something. I forgot the exact name of it. However, it's about how to invest in dividends, strategic investing, because I like passive income. So what are you reading? If you're not reading, how are you learning, right? All successful CEOs, they read constantly. I'm talking about books every day, reading, okay? Reading brings you new knowledge, gets you cutting edge. And this is another point. Some of the books that you have out there, somebody went to school for 4 years. They got a PhD to make that one book. That was their PhD thesis. 4 years of research studies to make this one book that you can read in a day. You can get all of their knowledge condensed, easy to read in one day. Isn't that great? You don't have to go do that PhD. You can just get it in a book. So reading gives you this head start, fast track boost to success. And you can read about anything that you want that, is in your field that will make you more knowledgeable. And that's what you share when I said number 2, blog daily, share value daily. That's where you get it from. You get it from audios, you get it from reading. If you're not growing, you're dying. That's the truth. So you need to learn new things to become successful. That's just how it is in business, in life in general. People who always have this great value, don't you want to listen to them? Don't you want to hear what they have to say? Because they have something that can teach you something. I can tell people stocks that they can buy and get dividends. Now, don't you want to know that? I would. If I met someone like me, I'd be like, what stocks do you know? What dividend? How is it doing? How much have you invested? How much has it earned you? I totally want to know about that because I love passive income, right? How do you make good advertisements that sell? That's something I want to know, right? Because I put up advertisements right now. I sell my blogs. I sell business. What I do in my business, I do it online. How do you make great stories? Reading. Okay, so you really have to start reading. Some great books you can start with is, Start With Why by Simon Sinek, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You can read Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, or The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. There's so many great books to read. Once you start getting into it, you're going to find more and more and more. 4-hour work week, right? Okay. Number 7 is to have a weekly meeting, a weekly business mastermind, a weekly call, right? In our company, we have a call called the Empower Hour. We have to be on that call every week. Why? Because it helps us stay up to date with what's going on in our company. We hear from top earners what's succeeding with them. We feel good about our business and we get new skills every week. And then we find out what's working, what's not, new updates, every week. We have an Empower Hour call. We have to be on it, right? Monday nights. And we love it. It helps us grow, all right? These calls change lives. We call them the Empower Hour. In business, we have, my husband and I, we have a weekly meeting. We meet every week and we strategize about our business, talk about what's working, what's not, It's a weekly meeting. I have 2 ladies I work with every week on our internet businesses together, right? We have a weekly mastermind. You need to do a weekly meeting with the people in your company, all right, or the people in your work, and just get together and talk about what's working, what's not, right? That's how you become successful. That's true in any business. Even the leaders in my company at my bank, right? The bankers, they get together and they talk about what's not working, what is. They present things that will help make everybody more knowledgeable and better at what they do, right? That's what you do, right? Okay. The last thing is to know your why. Always know what your why is. Why are you in business? Why are you selling what you're selling? Why are you in your job? You need to know why you're there. You need to always know why, because that's why you're there. I have an interesting story. Know Your Why with Simon Sinek. Okay, he talks about this one store, and he talks about Walmart, and he says that it used to be the guy who started this store. His why was customers, bringing customers the most value, taking care of customers. That was his why. He loved customers so much that his store became so successful that places, cities, they would have votes. They would tell the government, they would change laws just to bring Walmart to their town. And now the company has the founder died. People forgot the why. Now they focus on bottom line, just selling stuff, cutting costs. They don't focus on the why anymore. The old why, taking care of the customer, is gone. Now they focus on money. That's it. No why. So what happens? Now people make laws to kick Walmart out of their city, to make sure Walmart never comes. Walmart has a terrible reputation now. Terrible. I know people say, I'll never shop at Walmart because they treat their customers and their employees so bad. Talk about a turnaround, right? Always know your why. Always know your why. Why are you in business? Why do you do what you do? In our business, we always attend events. We have these events every 3 months. We attend every event. The reason we attend that event is because it refocuses us on why. Why are we doing this business? In our business, we're doing it to empower people, right? So we get together with the people that we're empowering, and we get together and we empower each other, right? That's the whole why of our business, empowering, networking, right? We call our business Empower Network because we bring people together in a network, yeah? And we empower everyone. So we have to get together every 3 months. We have an event and we attend every single event. Amazing statistic too. The leaders in businesses like ours, the ones that attend all events are the ones that make the biggest money. They're the top earners. Top earners attend all events. The next event we're having for our business is in Nashville, right? So people who decide, I want to do an internet business, I want to see if this will work for me, they can go to Nashville and then they can meet us. They can meet us. They can meet my friend Lawrence. They can meet you know, all these stories that I tell you, those people are at events. You can go meet them, talk to them, learn from them, right? Understand our why. Okay, so number 8, know your why. Always be in tune with your why. Plug that why, make that why your company culture. Company culture is so important. Our events create our company culture. Our Empower Hour creates our company culture. Our 8 core commitments create our company culture. They're all based on one principle. We empower people. That's what we're here for. We're here to make people more empowered. We do that by helping them make more money, but on their own terms, in their houses, right? That's what we do. So those are the 8 steps. I'm going to summarize them real quick, and then I got to go. And I'll see you next week, Friday, same time, 6:30 a.m. Okay. Be a product of your product. Number 2, provide value daily. In our terms, blog daily. Number 3, market daily. Tell stories daily. Number 4, welcome your new customers, right? Number 5, listen to audios daily for at least an hour, empowering audios. Number 6, read books that improve you daily. Number 7, get on a weekly meeting, weekly call. In our terms, it's the Empower Hour. Number 8, know your why and plug into your culture. Know your why and plug into your culture. In our case, we attend all events. Well, I hope you got a lot of value out of this. You're going to be a top earner. You use these principles, and I promise you, you are going to be a top earner. You're going to break through that next level, all right? If you want more advanced training on this, just go to my blog, click the link, find out more. And you can always go to workwithmay.com/business. All right. I can't put it on my screen right now. We're having a little glitchy. You can always go to workwithmay.com/business to find out more about our business. All right. And find out if you want to do internet marketing, because internet marketing is something that is here to stay, right? Every big business is on the internet, right? They're all there because that's where we're making money now. So if you want to do that, all you have to do is go to workwithmay.com/business and find out more about internet marketing, and if that's what you want to do. Thanks for joining me on this hangout. That's my mom. She's bustling out the door now. Have a great Friday or Saturday if you're watching this in Asia. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week. And you can see the replay at candoitblog.com/journey. Aloha.